Hi everybody, welcome back.
Hi!
We are in a mystery city in Europe. You might be able to tell by this monument behind us where we are. If you do, put it in the comments and let us know. But we booked this for our anniversary, which is today.
Yep.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. God, how have I put up with you for a year?
Yeah, God knows. Anyway, I booked this as a surprise, booked it about 6 weeks ago as a sort of last minute-ish trip. Naomi had a ticket to scratch off in the airport explaining where we were going. Okay, Naomi, we're here in Burger King at Bristol Airport.
Yeah.
Where do you think we're going?
Don't know.
Have you got any clues?
Wow.
I've sort of almost let it slip a few times in the last few days.
Yeah, you have.
This magic envelope I'm just showing you should explain.
So it says boarding pass, passenger Naomi, date 22nd September, message, it's surprise city break time, guess correctly the first time for a special prize.
Guess correctly the first time for a special prize. Now, the special prize, I don't actually know what it is. I haven't got that far. But there is a booby prize if you don't guess first time. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a city in Europe we're going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's not known as being a sunny city.
not known to be a sunny city.
So we're not going to Barcelona or Naples or something like that.
Paris, maybe?
Okay, Paris. Any other guesses?
Copenhagen?
Okay, you're not right yet. Okay,
Oh, there's somewhere where I'd like to go, though.
somewhere you'd like to go, you've mentioned before, yeah.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Prague.
We are going to Prague.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it's really good.
Cool. Exciting.
I'm really excited.
As you didn't guess first time,
Yeah.
you have to wear this the whole way there.
Oh, really?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan is delighted to welcome you to Prague with the local pilot. And yeah, here we are in that city now.
Yeah.
Let's go and explore.
Let's go.
Come to Prague, first shop you see, Primark.
Always.
Always. Over there is the Pilsner Urkel tourist building. I don't think we're going to do that on this trip, but that's cool to see it. A bit like the Guinness one in Dublin, I imagine, which is cool. That's a great tour, the Guinness tour. Anyway, that's the Pilsner one. And then we have ended up looking at a jewellery shop within the first 5 minutes.
I love jewellery. Well, you'll be getting me one soon. We could get another one.
For those cruisers amongst you, just found another duck boutique shop. So we're going to buy a duck. Stumbled down the end of that lane and we're all of a sudden in the, I think this is the Old Town Square, and there's the astronomical clock. And it happens to be 5 to 12, so we're going to wait around a second for the...
clock is the one that's down.
Is it?
Not that
Yeah,
one.
the lower bit, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. But either way, that's the famous clock, and it happens to be 5 to 12, so we're going to wait for it to do something. See the crowd of people here for it. What do you reckon it will do?
Don't know.
Make some sort of noise?
Maybe.
Oh, the doors are opening there, we're halfway down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's some little figures in them windows. Oh, there's a round of applause. What are we clapping? What was that about? Some figures moved around in the windows and then it all went away. And then some people clapped. Okay, let's go and get a coffee.
And food.
And food. We seem to have stumbled onto a posh street. We've just gone past Chanel and Longchamp and Versace shops.
Versace.
And all of a sudden everyone seemed sexier in more expensive clothes, looked like they were worth $1 million.
Yeah.
And there's us in H&M shorts and t-shirt and
Yeah.
looking like a couple of tourists. Anyway, we're walking down towards the river. I don't really know where we're going. We just come through the old town out the other side, stopped for a coffee. But we're going to walk to the river and look at some of the bridges and try and find this Charles Bridge, which is another tourist spot. When you walk through these posh areas, I always wish that I dressed well.
You do dress well.
Oh, thank you. But here I am actually in a Billabong t-shirt and you're in a Primark jumper.
No, it's not. It's a Sainsbury's jumper.
Sainsbury's jumper. Nice bridge. Look at these ladies. Turned another corner and there's another monument. I think this is the entrance to the Charles Bridge. That's cool, isn't it?
Very cool.
Is it dirty or is it black?
No, I think it's dirty.
A bit like St Mary Redcliffe Church in Bristol.
Yeah.
I always say that looks dirty, don't I? Should we go and walk along it?
Yeah.
It's going to be very touristy, like the Tower of London, but let's have a look. What's good about Charles Bridge, I think, is that it's all pedestrianised.
Yeah.
Whereas Tower Bridge in London is a road, and the pavements either side of it get rammed.
Yeah.
Particularly right in the middle when everyone's stopping for photos. But here it's busy, but at least it's moving. There's a shot behind us. Yeah, very busy and touristy. Lots of people taking photos and videos, but
Yeah.
at least it's pedestrianised and it's walking along. It's nice.
It's lovely.
What's everyone looking at? When you walk along these bridges, every now and then you get a crowd of people that will stop staring at something and you don't know what it is. And then it just gathers more people stopping to stare at the same thing. It just generates a bigger crowd. But I love the architecture around here. It's beautiful, isn't it?
The place by the river looks nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that restaurant down there. Really nice. Oh, pardon you. So here the original end of the bridge and then where they built all these newer buildings all around it. One of the owners of the original bridge were there when they were building this white building next to it. Oi, you're building out of my view. Sounds like a fun night in, Naomi.
But then it's also, doesn't even look like there's nuts and wines in there, sweets.
Oh yeah. Stumbled across the oldest pub in Prague from 1375. It's cool. The oldest pub in Prague has also got someone stuck in prison begging. Poor guy. This is definitely the biggest staircase I've ever seen. Wait for it. Not even close to the top yet. How are you finding this staircase, Naomi?
tiny.
Not as fun as you thought it was going to be. It's a whopper, look at that bad boy. This is the courtyard of Prague Castle. Obviously very touristy, but it's quite cool. With the old sort of Gothic spears of the church in the background, and then this newer building in front of it. Seems to be a mixture of art exhibitions and things going on. And obviously a few tour guide groups who are making a lot of noise. But we're going to have a little wander around here in the shade because it is boiling hot today. It's like 25 degrees, way hotter than we expected. So, and we've just walked up the long steps, which if you know about, it's 200 and something steps, which is very long, but what's that for a Starbucks? That's the grandest Starbucks I've ever seen. It's inside a castle. And yes, we are going in because we really just fancy a can of Coke or a can of Sprite or something. This is cool. I've seen these mugs on some other YouTube channels, I think Views and Cues for one and maybe some other ones, where you can get the cruise ship ones. And they didn't have them on Harmony of the Seas, did they, when we were there?
No, they only came out recently.
But we've just come into this Starbucks at Prague Castle and they've got the Prague one. So we're going to start a collection of You Are Here mugs, which is the Starbucks mug collection. So the first one in our collection is the Prague one. We just walked down to this little street where we thought we could just wander through this. Something that's meant to be little colourful houses and a little quaint street. And we thought it was free, but we just got here and you got to pay. So Naomi's checking out the prices. How much is it? $4.50 for the... That's probably for everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we just go to the gardens and not bother?
Yes.
That would have been another 15 quid just to go down that street, so now that we've already walked past half of it without paying for the entrance fee, I think it's probably not worth it now.
No.
So we're going to walk around the botanical gardens instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough like a crowded viewpoint in the city centre. Look how people are crammed into that little alcove. And we are about to join them. Laughing at me because I just fell over on cobbles again.
Again, and it's pissing me off.
Twice today I've fallen over walking on cobbles.
Yeah, and holding my arm, so you wrench my arm as you go.
Hence now I'm walking on grass. The safety of grass.
Oh, idiot. Which way of not
These are the cobbles in question that I keep falling over on. Literally twice today I've hit some sort of downslope and completely fallen over.
Because you don't concentrate, Timothy. If you concentrate, you wouldn't.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, river gulls. Isn't it nice? And that one over there is the Charles Bridge. That side, beautiful. Hey Naomi, can we go to Hooters for dinner?
No.
No? Does anyone else love walking around a strange city? I've literally just popped out just to go and get some milk and some crisps and probably some beers for the apartment. Left Naomi in there a minute, but just completely lost, following Google Maps looking for a supermarket. But I just love wandering around finding things. It's cool. Somehow found a Tesco Express in the middle of Prague. Decided to try different beers as I like to do, or like many people like to do in different European countries. This is a Gambrinus. Gambrinus? Not too sure. I've had the Pilsner Urquell already, which is the main Czech beer, which is very nice, but I've had that before, and you can just buy everywhere at home. And just now when we're having dinner, I had a, what was it called, Naomi?
Bernard!
Bernard beer. Bernard with a Bristol accent. And this is a Gambrinus beer. So
Go on then, let's have your review of
let's
it.
give this one a try. Please don't criticise any pouring ability.
Oh, that is so bad. Why have you got such a head on it?
It stinks. Doesn't smell very nice.
Oh, don't get me smelling it.
It's okay. Good morning. It's a new day and it's raining today.
Always.
So, given that we haven't booked any tours or anything, we're just going to go for a wander around the shops and see what the city has to offer just as a shopping experience. We always
Let's hope Tim doesn't fall over today.
we always end up in shopping malls, and there is a big mall somewhere down this direction, so let's head towards that and get a coffee. The problem with walking through city centres is
People.
we both hate people and we hate crowds of people, and everywhere you go here there's either a big tour group that are annoying and loud, or there's a tour group getting in your way,
Or there's a group of people that are right up your ass.
right up your ass, or people like walking four abreast down one pavement and you have to sort of get on the road to go around them. It's also annoying. But hey, that's just living in a city centre in general, isn't it? Always good when there's a salad shop next to the Burger King and KFC and McDonald's. We just had a tour guide say to some other group of people that this is a famous building and take a photo of it while it still lasts. It looks like it's an old department store that's not there anymore. Maybe they're going to knock it down. Maybe it's famous. If it is, please let us know in the comments, because we've got no idea what it is or why it's famous, but if you know, let me know.
Look at that up there.
What am I looking at? Are you pointing at that?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
A scary Halloween lady. Maybe the sun's come out.
Guns out.
You say that every time. Leonardo da Vinci Academy. Come to Prague and learn from the masters, by all accounts. Another spectacular building. They really are coming thick and fast.
My need for a wee is great.
That's 2 days in a row we've been walking around and you've been desperate for a wee.
Yeah, but what do you expect in my situation?
Yesterday we went into Hard Rock Cafe just so Naomi could go for a wee.
Yeah, I'm desperate. I can't help it. Of course.
It's like I found the door to the mines of Moria.
Like, we've seen like loads of signs and they're giving leaflets for loads of concerts. They seem to be on all the time.
In every single church?
Yeah, in every single church. It's very European.
Yeah. Looks like you just go for a wee in the street in Prague. What? Just came down another street and there's another two amazing looking buildings. I really wanted to go in that red roof one because it's the municipal library and there's this famous book tower display thing. I'll chuck a picture on the video now, but there's a queue to get in and knowing what I've seen of these tourist areas so far, I'm probably going to have to pay another 20 quid to go and look at it. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. We've come back to the old square, and this restaurant was absolutely packed with people on the first day. Now there's police tape all around it. As if something's happened. Ooh.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I think we've decided some of the worst travellers in the world. We've spent all day wandering around, 2 days in a row, came back to the apartment, both fell asleep for an hour and a half. Now we cannot be bothered to go out for dinner.
No, but we know we need to,
So we're trying to go out for dinner somewhere. We found an Italian place sort of 10-minute walk away, so we're going to wander down there.
Yeah.
But
I
just want to sit and watch TV. After circling around for, I don't know, 45 minutes having a nice walk, we decided we just can't be bothered to choose anywhere, so we're going to cook some pasta and watch TV in the Airbnb tonight. Bit easier, isn't it?
Definitely.
A lazy night in tonight.
In my pyjamas.
Welcome to another beer review. Yay! Kozel, 1874 and a 10. Loads of the beers have 10 and 11 and 12 on them here. I don't know what that means.
Look it up then.
I could do. I don't think it's 10-year matured like a fine Scotch
Nah.
whiskey. Oh, it looks nice.
Maybe 10 months then.
Ooh. It's got a sort of fruity flavour to it.
Flotte.
That's the nicest one yet. 5 stars. It's a new day, the third day. The sun's out again, which is great. And we're going to spend the first couple of hours going around the Pilsner Urquell beer tour, which is something I wanted to do. It's just there in that big brown building, so let's go and have a look. Excited, Naomi?
Yeah.
For a beer tour?
Yeah, where I can't
Just
drink.
what you always wanted to do. We've been given these funny headsets to listen to.
Yeah.
They've told us to drink this lager with a big head of foam on it because that's where the aromas come from.
Yeah.
Whereas at home I would just pour it into a glass and drink it.
Yeah,
as it
so
is.
there's the different types of how you can make it.
Yeah.
And that's the one. The foam one is the sweetest.
Yeah.
Raw foam.
So when we get home, I'll buy some of this beer from Tesco's and I'll try and pour it with a full head of foam and see how it goes.
From Prague, Vienna, Berlin, Paris, New York. finish the tour, and when you come out, you get given 2 of these tokens. So you, and each
2 tokens per person.
Yeah, per person. And so you get to choose a beer, how you want your beer poured. So there's the one that Tim's got, which is beer and a bit of a head. Then there's beer with a slightly more head, and then there's one where it's complete foam, and that's meant to be the sweetest that it can be.
Yeah.
Amazing, really.
Or soft drink if you want
Soft
it.
drink, I've got a raspberry lemonade.
Yeah. Cool. To carry on the beer tasting theme, the original pills were Urkel from the actual, what do you call it? Tourist attraction. I don't know if they actually brew it here or not. It tastes absolutely amazing.
Is that the best?
I go as far as to say it's the nicest tasting lager I've ever tasted.
Oh my god.
Which it would do. Just like when you go to the Guinness factory in Dublin, which I did, and the Guinness on top of that is absolutely amazing. It's the best Guinness ever. This is really delicious.
Tell me about what they said to us in the beers thing about when you drink, how it should
Oh
be.
yeah, he said, it's a clean glass, but you can see these rings of froth around the glass, and that ring it's only generated whenever you, every time you take a sip, it will generate a new ring, and that's how you know the glass is clean. And the glass should be the same temperature as the beer, so they keep the glasses in the fridge.
Yeah, and also he said
And it's served at exactly 7 degrees.
And didn't you say about bubbles? If you see bubbles in the glass, then like around the rim of the glass.
Yeah, then you should ask for a new beer.
Then you should ask for a new beer.
Yeah, but that tastes absolutely amazing. That was really cool, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that.
It was really cool.
Really, definitely worth £18 each, whatever it was. So, 100% recommend that.
It.
Do not even think of parking here. How very dare you? They did. And from a rainy Prague, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you found this interesting or whatever. Leave a comment if you feel that way inclined, and we will see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!